Here we are once again. The world has done revolved a couple times since I seen you last. I finished getting the airline sanded down. Those back rails, the dimensions given on the drawings and all that are a little tight. When I build this port wing, I'm gonna give myself a little more room. I had to do a lot of sanding. All the little chocks I put on, I had to really cut them back, angle them down more, all kinds of stuff to keep the airline from rubbing. Works fine now though, it's in the box, ready to go. I still had to come back and do some touch-up sanding, some touch-up varnishing, stuff like that when I put it back together. And then I spend several hours going over to the workbench, sanding it down, getting all the epoxy and the varnish off of it, and then any humps and everything. There's a few little humps here and there, which I noticed when I was building the last wing and the last spar, where the two benches joined together and stuff like that. I worked on that quite a few hours left yesterday evening and got it. She's flat as a door now. She's ready to go. I got on the bench now the makings for the upper spar and the port wing. You see me a minute ago, I sanded this handed to finish off these. I've got these RS9, which is 3/4 by 3/4 board up here. I'm gonna let them run a little bit wild, and I figured out the dimensions for each of these. I gotta cut this plywood so that when they butt up, they fall on a stringer member. So they have to be cut the exact length. So I'm gonna measure them up and do that and tack this to the wall. Drink some water. Guess what? It is a beautiful day here in Southeast Virginia. It's about 9 a.m. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping. We got, it's been raining off and on. You know, we're over here on the East Coast, so we get rain all the time. I'm going to put some under this. Perfect. Get these ends exactly square first. They're close. Factory cuts are close, but not perfect. I'm gonna square that off, come back and measure it. Learned a lot of do's and don'ts on that starboard wing. I'm glad I didn't build them both at the same time. All right, now I got two pieces 47-inch. and one piece 45-inch. Square will do that. Do another 47. This is what holds my airplane up. This little stuff, little thin stuff. It's 4-ply. Ain't much to it though. Not much to it at all. Two. Let's see how square this one is. Yeah, that one's good. This one's 45. Some things are going your way. It's nice when things go your way. Things can't always go your way though, can they? Sometimes you gotta let stuff go somebody else's way, not your way, don't you? And I'm gonna go cut these and sand these. I'll be right back. Beautify these here. Need that more. Yeah. I say the quality is going to be 20% better on this wing. Does that mean I'm not going to make any mistake? Nope. If you see me work, you know I make mistakes. Everybody does. All right, let me just block this up. Cut blocks out of 1/2 inch wood this time. That way they're not flush with this and catching glue. You notice I put down some wax paper too. All right. So we're ready to glue. I'm going to just lay this one here to give it something to rest on. Not going to glue it yet. I want to get my dimensions right, spin it around. I've been thinking about it all night, what I'm going to do. Time to make up some glue. Got me some new light blue gloves. Yeah, purple, black, light blue. I'm affirmative action, equal opportunity. One color I'm not wearing, pink. Sorry. Got my 3-degree spar angle right here on this paper. You can't see it, ain't much, but that will be applied and cut on the end. I'll cut it after we're together. I see somebody bought out Dave Cooper Team Minimax. Some gentleman from California. He gave me a call the other day. I haven't had a chance to give him a call back yet. But you guys that were looking for plans and stuff, they are now probably available. If I get a chance, I'll put a link on the video. I just love the smell of craft parts in the morning. Remember, your wings are only going to be as straight as your spars are. That goes for a lot of structures. Last wing came out really, really straight though. I'm very happy with it. Despite the ribs having issues. Low quality ribs caused some issues. It's nice this being the last thing I gotta build. I gotta do a little bit of work, a little cosmetic work where the rear turtle deck meets the tail feathers. Last time I cut, there's a little bit of an angle you got to cut on the top of this, where it meets up to the rib and then the front nose ribs. Last time I cut it before, I'm going to do it after this time. Last time I didn't have the benefit of having the ribs at all, so I went by the dimensions on the drawing, which were just a hair off. And they got to be right on, they can't be a hair off. So now I'll be cutting it and shaping it to the actual rib construction, which is going to vary. There's nothing wrong with that. All right. About ½ inch in, let the member run wild. Come back and cut it later. All right. All right, we're gonna let that epoxy set a couple hours. Now we're gonna glue this other piece on. We're gonna spin it around on the workbench. Check this dimension to the ribs and all that. See you again real soon. Hey, guess which way you're supposed to look? Up. That's where Savior's coming from. Uh-oh, just put epoxy in my hair. Oh well, like Bro Cream, you never know it. Okay, stick around, we'll finish this spar up after a while. Take care.